Praise the Lord. Welcome to AIM. Guys, we are back on the road construction project update. Wow, those are some big boulders they're taking. It's actually Monday, August 4th, 2025. We could not go yesterday because my husband wasn't feeling well. He's doing better today by the grace of God, and we had to stop by the store, and he said he would take Nana and I over there today. So we're going to Achimota Mall, and like you're coming from Nsawam going towards Amasamin. So we are still getting you guys the road construction project update. Okay, that had turned into a car park or a truck park right there, but all the trucks are gone. So my husband is driving Nana, not sporting his church clothes today, but still looking handsome. And we are on our way to the mall. Nana's not really excited, are you, Nana?
I'm excited.
Oh, okay. He's excited, guys. So we are here to give you guys the update. Now, my husband came across an article that was published yesterday, August 3rd. I hope I said August when I told you the date. It's August 4th, 2025. August 3rd, it was published on News 3. He saw it on the internet, and it was the Minister of Roads I guess they were interviewing him, and he had said that the government has released 400,000 or 400 million, sorry guys, 400 million Ghana cedis for this road construction project, and is urging them to move it along quickly. So that is some very good, exciting news. Now, that was yesterday. The money was released. I don't know if we'll see anybody here today, but we're here to find out. And then by next week, I am definitely hoping to see a lot of work going on and continue to go on until the project is finished. This, of course, is a Mel Construction Company truck. So it is moving. That one says redevelopment of the Accra Tema motorway road project. So I don't know if he's taking those rocks to that project or what. But there we are, guys. These are forms. Those are forms. I think they normally use them for the road, but I don't know. So definitely needed, guys, because this is really becoming difficult to maneuver here. I think he's turning over here. Oh, it's too fast. Okay. Those are some huge rocks, boulders that he is carrying in that truck. So, if you guys are wondering where we're at, this is where the red, yellow, and black house was. It's still there, but they've painted it gray. So there's our landmark, and they've changed the they painted it gray and changed the advertisement. So here we are. Don't see any water coming out. Wonder what that is. Doesn't look too heavy. Sawdust? Or no? I don't know what that was. Yeah, it'd be nice for them to get the water trucks out at least. because you see how difficult it is to see in some places when it's very dusty. But maybe the company has to get themselves together. What I saw was those big trucks that were just using that as a truck park. They're gone now. So I don't know if that's coincidence or if they told them to not put the trucks there. Wow. So we're here. I'm not gonna make this a super long video. I'm just curious to see if anybody's out yet working. So this one, I think, by what we saw on the side of the truck, is probably for the Tema Acra motorway, which is another important one. We don't use it ourselves, but it is very important. That project is important because a lot of people do use that road. We feel this project because we're here, right? Be nice to see them get all this sand up as well so things can flow well when it rains. We haven't really had the rain like what I remember last year or previous years. Here's the China Mall for another landmark. But you know, maybe that's a good thing. So yeah, there's the China Mall. And coming up on this overhead walkway, it would be nice to see that completed so people can use it. Haven't seen anybody out yet, but possibly you'd see them up here first. I'm not sure. And another game changer would be going towards Nsawam, where my husband travels that road frequently to get to the eastern region for the farm, and also, you know, for the lands for sale and things like that, helping people acquire land, farmland, and what have you. He travels that road quite a bit, and that part is way worse than this part here. So we do have a bit of traffic. It is 12:40, so just almost 1 p.m. Almost 1 p.m. And we do have a bit of traffic here. I guess I'll come back in a minute when we get through this. Okay, we're still in traffic, but trash truck is still there. It's been like 6 weeks or more, right? Yeah, almost 2 months, let's say. It is 12:46, guys. 12:46. So I think it's been like 6 minutes that I haven't videoed, and we're still in the traffic. So I just wanted to touch base with you and show you the trash truck that's still there, broke down in the road. So here, it's not like the police are gonna get it towed out of the way. I think, you know, they don't have the resources like that right now. I'm sure they have authority, they could. You know, their laws and rules are here just like anywhere else. But sometimes the resources are a little thin. You know, they're not gonna spend money to send somebody and then tow it. So, I mean, I don't know if the person is going to fix the truck or just leave it there or what, but it's been 2 months. Yep. Okay, so we're still making our way through here. Haven't seen any evidence of any workers yet. So I'll get back with you when we get up there closer. Okay, we're still in it, guys. We're still in the traffic, but look at that mud over there. That mud is pretty bad. So I just wanted to show you guys what we're working with here. You see how that place is over there? And then now you got people just bullying their way in. Trying to bully their way in instead of staying in their lane. That's part of the reason that there's so much bottleneck too, is people are back and forth trying to find their way quick instead of just waiting your turn, waiting in line, and everybody go when they're supposed to. It is 12:52 and we're still here in traffic, but we're getting closer. Yeah, we're getting closer. So you see, there's really nothing going on up there so far. And like my husband said, they have to call the workers back and everything too, so it will take some time. So that's where they stopped, up there, when they were doing the wall for that exit ramp. But here we are, still in traffic. So we are coming up on the construction site headquarters. I guess it's the site headquarters or the construction headquarters. So this is the crazy thing that you got to deal with coming through this traffic. Like this guy in front of us has been back and forth, lane to lane, trying to figure out which is the fastest way. Well, it's faster if you just stay where you're at and everybody goes, right? But when you're cutting in and out, that takes longer. But they don't have, a lot of these drivers don't have sense enough. It's the same everywhere, right? They don't have sense enough to drive, with some common sense. Obviously, what if everybody's weaving back and forth, lane to lane? That's obviously going to take everybody longer to get through a section, right? So it's quite obvious to me, not to a lot of people. Yep, and that happens everywhere. It just makes it a little bit more challenging.
They have about 4 lanes here.
Yeah, they're making 4 lanes. It's more challenging here because of the road, and then the bumps. And when you're going over the bumps and your car's going back and forth, and the next car next to you is going back and forth, I'm always amazed that the mirrors don't hit each other and stuff like that. See, now we're getting down to 2 lanes. So when you spread yourself out in a matter of a 1/8 of a mile, and you spread yourself out to 4 lanes, nothing going on up there as of now. You spread yourself out to 4 lanes, and then in 1/8 of a mile, you got to get back down to 2 or 1 lane. It doesn't even make sense. Just everybody stay in the 2 lanes and go through smooth. But they're weaving back and forth, trying to save 10 seconds, and you know, it doesn't really make sense. It actually takes you longer to get to your destination because you're doing that. But okay, to each his own. So we don't see anything going on here. We'll get up to the entrance here and see. But this is why I want to showcase this area to you. This is the Amasamin Interchange is what it will be when it's all said and done. Let's hope and pray that they really, you know, hit the ground running and get this place in order. Okay, the water trucks are going, I guess, because look at that side of the road is wet. Okay, so maybe they have put the water trucks out. That's a plus. That's a plus. And I'm guessing it would be challenging too, because people don't know when the project's gonna start again or whatever. They might go and get a different job, right? They might travel somewhere or whatever, so it'd be hard to get all the workers back. But I hope and pray that they'll be able to get them all back and even more, so that this project can continue and be completed. Well, you see people have just set up over here. Set up everywhere. Everywhere you can see, there's the construction company and their equipment. That's where they keep their equipment. So you see people have set up all along the barriers here. Even some of the barriers look like they're falling down. And this is the mess we have. So when the project is finished and we come through here on that, you know, that glorious day when we come through here without all of this going on, you see, look at the big giant holes and stuff people are dealing with. You know, a lot of car repairs have happened because of this, and we're in the truck. So this is Amasamin. I'm gonna have to cut you guys for a minute. Okay, I'm back. I don't like taking a chance with music at all, even the slight bit. So we are passing the police station headquarters here. Wow, he just pulled over quick. Wow. Without even a signal or anything. Wow. So we have cars coming from this side. We have the Trotros trying to pick passengers up and drop passengers off. We have moto drivers coming in between. That's a serious bump. Coming in between the lanes. I mean, it's just a mess, guys. It's just a mess. Like, this shouldn't take us this long to get here. It really shouldn't. Like, this trip should be just quick in and out. But you see what they do? They just bully their way over. Especially this one, OA Express. And there's another one called 2M Express. Well, you just watch out for those guys. Because, well, and this is rough for the people. Did it rain here or they put the water?
I don't know. It might rain.
It might have rained, guys. Maybe they didn't do the water truck. But it wasn't wet on this side, and it was wet over on that side. I don't know. I haven't seen a water truck yet. I was assuming that they put the water down because it was wet, but it could have rained. I don't know. But then it's dry up here on the road, so maybe they did put some water there. So there you have it, guys. That is the hot mess we've been dealing with. And yeah, they got a lot of work to do, but they have a lot of money to do it with as well. I don't know about budgeting for a road project like this, but you know, they have a lot. 400 million Ghana cedis. That's a lot. So we hope and pray that this will get rectified, and you know, we'll be driving on nice roads like this, minus all this sand and stuff trying to block the gutters. So that is the news, guys. That is the update. I don't expect to see anything else. Not going to get another video on the way back because it would kind of be pointless, right? I gave you the pertinent information that my husband found out for us. And wonder what happened here. Another tip over. Let's see what we got going on. Or just broke down. I'm just sitting there, just waiting. I guess wait. Oh, the police are there. So we are now at the St. Moses Community Hospital there. For our landmark. I don't know where this guy is going.
Go straight now, Bunny say. Huh? Go straight there.
Yep. So that's what we got, guys. It makes it quite challenging. Yeah. Haven't seen anything going on the other side as well. So hopefully next week we will see a lot going on here on this road construction project. I'll feel better once I see it going, right? Because they've said a lot of stuff. It seems very legitimate this time. And I can understand if they had a lot of things to deal with when they came into power and deciding where they're going to allocate what and how they're going to do what. Fine. I can understand that, but just to leave us hanging there was too much, right? But if they've rectified it now and we're actually going to get something going on, then I'll be happy. This is Ofankor-Nsawam Interchange, and I think this is where we're going to leave you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned, guys. Subscribe if you haven't, and we'll keep you updated. All right. Till next time. God bless you.